Bully people? We're right here with Roger Molina, one of Ibkc's judges. He's been doing judging for how long, brother?
I've been judging with the Ibkc about 3 years now, since the initial start. I became a judge, and then just thank you to Lonnie and Memo. They made me director of the judges right now. I'm the director of the West Coast and all of Latin America. I run all the judges and just the way we flow things.
What is one qualification that you think, or not only one, but what is very important for a person? You know, I mean, if you're a judge, what qualifications do you need to be a judge, you know?
You know what, to be a judge, I'm actually writing a new application and requirement sheet to be a judge. I just feel that to be a judge, you have to have been in the ring, know what it is to be a good handler first, and have at least 1 or 2 champions under your belt. That way you know what you're looking. You've been in the pit before, you know, on the flip side of where you're at. So that's one of the qualifications. Big deal, you know, just to have been there.
Something very delicate when judging is that making that decision when your friend is right there competing. How do you deal with that?
You know what it is, and this is what I've talked to all my judges about, and I'm going to push it real good. When we go in the ring as judges, you know, you could be my best friend, Angel. It's just in the ring, it's from the waist down, brother. I'm looking at the judge, it's with a whole brand new set of eyes. It could have been the same 2 dogs last show, 1-1, but this is a whole clean slate every single show, and it's for that day. I'm judging, and I'm judging against the standard, not so much against other dogs, but to whatever dog is closest to the standard.
Now today we had a competition where it involved champs. There was Little Mayo, there was G.I. Joe,
right.
There was Coronel. How did you see, not the judging, but how did you see the incredible build on these dogs? What did you think of the incredible build on these dogs?
You know what? Yeah, I'm really proud of all the dogs that are coming up and becoming champions. G.I. Joe, my dog, personally, I'm very proud of him. Very blessed to have him. Thanks to Oscar, WBA, Oscar Gomez, creating the Easy Rider bloodline, a strain of the Razor's Edge. But you know, every dog in there deserves to be a champ. And it was a tough competition, man. I didn't handle my dog, obviously, just because it just didn't seem ethical for me to handle my dog, even though I wasn't judging. I had a separate handler, but all the calling and everything was fine, you know, on point. And you know, congratulations to the winner this time, Coronel, Homeros Coronel Semper Fidelis Kennels.
Now, this isn't your first time in Mexico. For all the people that you know are afraid to come down, what advice would you give to those people?
You know, most of it is just don't believe the hype. My very first time, I was skeptical too. You know, the shows, and we have really good sponsors and people putting the show together. The host, should I say, they take care of us very well. You know, they pick us up from the airport to the hotel and to the show. So you just gotta, as long as you're not doing anything wrong, you know, it's safe. You know, and so far nothing has happened, nor anything related to our dog show any negative part has happened.
What's your opinion on the food?
The food is excellent, man. We come down, and this is probably besides the dogs and everything, the food is, you know, every place I've go, Monterrey, Morelia, VF, all the places, and they feed us well. I probably gain 5 pounds every time I come down here.
Where do you see yourself in a year from now?
In a year from now, hopefully just, you know, continue this. The Ibkc is just, it's growing like wildfire. The dogs are getting better out of here. The competition is a lot harder, and, you know, just more shows and spread out even more. Now we're going international real big. I'm actually judging a show in Dubai next week. We're going into South America, Colombia, Ecuador, and all the continents pretty soon.
Did you think when you started judging, did you think you would be traveling all around the world?
I was hoping so, but not so quick and you know, not so constant. You know, it's just every 2-3 times I'm just somewhere else, and you know, I love it. I'm living the dream, man.
Where has, I mean, hopefully people don't get offended, you know, but I mean, everywhere is incredible, but where has it been where you have gone and you're like, oh my God?
You know what, all of Mexico is real nice for the hospitality and stuff, real nice. DF was a couple places, man. DF, was real nice. We went to check out the pyramids there. Another real nice place, obviously, and it's a given. A lot of times, Hawaii is beautiful. We were out there for a show, and but I think we're just starting. So I'll be traveling all over the world, and so will Ibkc coming to you.
Now, for those future judges, for the future judges that think they want to become a judge, that they want to be a judge, what advice would you tell them?
You know what? It's just there's so much variation in the breed. Nothing against anybody. Everybody has their own taste. But to be a judge, you really want to concentrate on keeping it clean and correct. Clean and correct, and hit the ring. And you know, they tell me, a lot of people, how do I become, you know, experience is probably the top of the list. You just got to have experience in the ring. No different situations, just have your dog real tight in the show ring and gather those points and those wins.
What's the process you take when you're judging these dogs? You know, there's people they look at temperament. There's people that look at the physical part. What do you look for?
You know what? Obviously, the physical. You know, I just go up against the standard. At first, it's just the exterior of the dog. You know, the straight fronts. You know, the back legs, the angulation on the dog, high rear end, the tail. Then we go into the mouth. You know, the bite. Then we get into the ribs and whatnot. Then, you know, like I said, the competition is getting a lot harder. So now we're really nitpicking. Now showmanship comes into play. A lot of people are working with professional handlers, which gives them an edge. You know, it gives them an edge. It's a little bit more investment, but it'll push you to the front.
Today, a dog might win. That doesn't mean it's going to win the next day. What advice do you have for those people that might get upset when their dog doesn't win?
You know what? It's just like a boxing match, brother. It's you got the two same fighters. One won this time. You just go prepare a little bit better. You go prepare a little bit better, and you know it has nothing to do. I mean, if you were there and it was a close call, it means you got what it takes to be a champion. So don't get discouraged. You just tighten things up, tighten whatever. It's good to come up to the judge. Everybody comes up to me, what could I do to improve? And you know, it's positive criticism, and you know, hopefully you take it that way and go home and work on it for next time and come out stronger.
Any other advice you want to give for the people when they're going into that ring?
Just, you know what, it's we've been on it for about 1.5 years now, so the general public is getting very educated now. Some of the basic stuff in the beginning was, you know, the right equipment, choke collars, you know, real thin leashes. What you want to do is just make the show, make the dog shine. You want nothing else to distract from that. You want the dog shine. No big collars, no harnesses, obviously, and then just practice the movement is another thing, and then just that's it. Just practice. I mean, practice your showing. You know, when you're at home, don't expect the dog to perform the day of the show if you didn't practice with him, and then you get mad at him. So just practice at home.
Yeah, because that's one of the things that we see in Mexico. You know, they want to put a bunch of stuff on the dog. You know, they want to put a harness. They want to put a spike collar. You know, they want to. It's America. They don't put a virgin hanging in his chest. You know, you know what? People don't understand that that's not what the judges are looking for.
Right. Yeah, you don't want anything to distract from judging just the dog. The dog, you know, just raw in its rawest form, and you know, the leash, the thinnest you can get it. And same thing with the choke collar. Just you want to make it disappear in the ring as if the dog was just standing and posting up all by himself.
Any last words for the people?
Just, you know, let's continue with this Ibkc. I'm telling you, the competition is harder. Good dogs out here in Mexico. You know, now they're you know, a lot of them imported. A lot of good breeders out here. So, you know, just look for the correct stuff from the beginning. You know, don't buy into the hype. Some of the bloodlines that are, you know, hyped up. Just if you want to show, make sure you get a correct dog. It doesn't matter too much of the bloodline. It's just, you know, you want correctness from the beginning. You know, you look at mom, dad, study the pedigree a little bit, and what you really want to try to do is you buy stock from show dogs and titled dogs, you know, in the future as we go along.
That's very great advice, and I want to thank you, you know, for being on Bully Blast.
Definitely, thank you.
You know, this ain't the first time we see each other. Hopefully, we keep on finding each other again and again. And well, thank you very much for watching the videos. Thank you, Roger.
Most definitely.
Thank you, Ibkc. Thank you, Anthrax Kennels, for sponsoring these videos today. God bless, fam.
See you at the next show.